Hello, all you space engineers out there. Commander Kingfish here, and I am back in my Apex Survival. This is episode number 20. And, well, as you can see, there's quite a bit more done. That's because I spent the last couple of hours thinking I was recording, and I wasn't. So this is going to be probably a little shorter than normal, and we're kind of going to go over what I got done. I'll probably try to do a little bit more of work here, but let's just start over here in the farming, and I need to try to remember to do this at least a couple of times every time I'm in so that I can continue to harvest. So let's see what we got here. So that's 100%. They are ready to harvest. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll get these done, and I'll show you what I'm doing here. I am harvesting 2 rows at a time, and we're going to come over here and get our what is this? This is potatoes. So we'll grab our potatoes, and this way I can keep building up my seeds and keep building up my excess stuff to eat. And so we'll come over here and we will throw these in. Oh, and by the way, we got another spider. And let's see here. Let's go into production and our food processor. And we need to go to seeds. And that was potatoes. We need to do 8 of those. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the other was vegetables. So we want to do 8 of those. There's 8. So I know it only takes 4 to refill us, but I'm continually building up my stockpile. And this way I will, at some point, I'm trying to get up to maybe at least 50, well, maybe 75 stored seeds, just so I have those on hand. So let's go to our inventory. And if we go to food, we can grab these out. And so let's go ahead and plant these. This is the vegetable row. And then once I am done with the video, I will come back in here and harvest these again. And the second lieutenant just hopped up here on the desk in the way, so I suspect she's going to be a problem for me. Move that tail. There we go. And no, that didn't. All right. So there we go. Plant. There we go. Come on, look out now. And what's going on here? Oh, there we go. She stepped on my must have hit the tilde key or enter. So let's get our potatoes planted. And let's see if we can't get this done fairly quickly here. And then, so I have 4 of each left, and that's coming over here into the stockpile. So now you can see for my vegetables, I'm at 32, and my potatoes, I'm at 32. And so now let's harvest the next row, which is our grains. And then we will have, you know, it's going to give us plenty of stuff to make meals. All right, so there's that. Now this is the fruit. Harvest that. And harvest. Harvest, there we go. And harvest. Okay. We'll make our seeds. Production, seeds. That was fruit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And grains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. We'll let those get done. So, yeah, I was working away, and got done with the final end of the video speech and realized that I forgot to hit the play button or the record button. So that was a little bit disappointing. A couple of hours worth of what I thought was video, and that didn't happen. So, all right, let's grab these. Those like that. And then we will go and get those planted, and that just leaves the last 2 rows. So this is grains. So we're going to plant those. There we go. And there we go. And there we go. So that's the grains. Now this is fruit. And all right. There's our fruit. Okay. So we can put these excess in. These can go in there. There we go. Now this is locked so that my seeds stay right over here. I don't have to look for them anywhere else. So, all right. Now let's go get the engineered coffee. And 100%. Let's harvest that. 100% harvest. 100%. And harvest. And here we go. All right. And just the mushrooms. And we really are starting to get a stockpile of food. So, all right. And let's come over here, throw these in, go to our production seeds, our engineered coffee, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and mushrooms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. There we go. And while we're waiting for those, let's go over to our inventory, and we'll go to food. There's our seeds. And mushrooms are almost done. A couple of more. And there we go. All right. Now, if we come over here, let's go. You can see we're starting to get a little bit ahead on our food. Vegetables are a little slow. So that's why we've been steadily trying to build those up, but we are steadily getting some stuff done. Those are used in like the meal packs for our seared Severoid, and so the vegetables do get used up a little bit, but we're in pretty good shape. All right, let's go get these last ones planted. And looks like the radiation is out there again. All right, let's get our coffee planted. And plant. 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 All right, there's our coffee. And then our mushrooms. Two more. One more. There we go. And our farming chores are done. All right, so after I get done with the video, I'll come back and harvest these and do that same process again. We just need to try to keep up on making sure that we got plenty of food so we don't have to keep eating algae crisps. Now we're going to go out here. Of course, we've got the radiation going on. Yeah. One of the things I started to do, oh shoot, maybe I can do it from here. Let's see. I forgot to put the seeds away. Let's grab that. All right, good. So I wanted to start putting kind of a walkway in down here, and that's what I started laying out this morning. That was the first thing I did, and so we'll go ahead and weld up a little bit more. I thought I heard spiders, but I guess not. And we'll get a few more of these. I'll just keep pecking away at doing this kind of this side stuff right here. And that should just about do it. All right. Let's go in and put those seeds away. And then we can kind of get on to the next thing here. All right, put those in there. There we go. So we've got 32 across the board. That looks good. Okay. And really, the next thing is, I always start the day out, and I did it this morning with, we go into our inventory, and I keep forgetting that I'm in Space Engineers 1 and not 2. We go into our inventory, we got to have our cup of coffee, so that had a shot of coffee. That ought to keep us really going, and we're getting a little bit of our energy back and whatnot. So yeah, so you can see I was working on the production facility over there, and if we come down here, we better get the gun out since we're not really building, we're just kind of looking. You remember, this was not done. So I finished building out the pipeline and putting in their supports. So we've got that built all the way over to here. And if we go down, we kind of come under. You can see I put in a T-junction here. And so this will come off, and I'm not sure exactly where it's going to come off to, but it will come down over here at some point for our assemblers. And then it's branching off this side, and then this is connecting in to our refineries, and we're going to go up and look at our refineries here pretty quick. So this is all in, and it is green all the way down, so that's pretty good. We like that. All right, let's come back over here. And if we come back up, one of the things I got done was, so I laid out, this is the layout that I'm using, or going to. I got my doors in. This is going to be like an airlock. This is going to come into an office over here, and this will be pressurized, so this will be airtight. Actually, the whole building will be airtight, but for right now, I'm only going to make this office as giving us the ability to have oxygen and literally be completely airtight with oxygen. And then you come over this way into the main production facility, and then this is where I am going to have, excuse me, my refineries. As you can see, I've got them plumbed in down below. Now, this first, I've got connectors under both, and because the way I wanted to lay this out, you can see this is where my upgrades are going to go. So I will put in, I think I'm going to put in 2 and 3, a couple of yield modules and probably a speed module for the ore, and that'll be the case on all 3 of these. So the nice thing about getting this one all built, it gives me access to my inventory, and so I can grab all my parts from right over here. And so again, I've had to put 2 conveyor junctions in for each one because my beam that is supporting the production facility runs right through here. So this is connected into this conveyor port junction, which is connected into the pipeline, which connects into the main facility. And that's the case with this one right here as well. Now, I have started on the walls, and I got everything laid out exactly the way I wanted to. Here on the outside, I've got if we pull out the welder, you can see that this is an inset wall pillar, and then this is an inset wall light. And so those go every other one, all the way down and all the way around. So we can see that we've got this all in down through here. I am going to put up rails along through here, and we might do some of that today. I've got the diagonal to kind of give it a little bit of interest. And again, you can kind of see that every other one is the lights. Now I'll adjust those lights to my kind of more yellowish, and that's the same thing down along through here. And these, so the next one up is the Pipeworks B, which if we go inside, you'll see that the Pipeworks B is going around with the, showing the pipeworks all the way around on the inside. So that was mainly what I got done. So let's go ahead and do something like this. Let's see, where are we at here? Well, the next thing that I kind of was going to be doing was putting the next row of the wall up. And so if we do something like this, at least maybe temporary, let's do this. Got that. We could put that. Oh, I need steel. Of course I need steel. If we come in here, this makes it a lot handier, that's for sure. There we go. Way more than I needed, but that's okay. So maybe we kind of put this right here like this, and put that there, and then that over, and flip that over. And let's see, we can also go up on the inside here. We can put one more up right there, which that's the center. So what I wanted to do on the inside, we go to 7 and we go to our inset wall light and pillar. I wanted to face these coming into the inside, and of course I need interior plates for these. So let's grab some interior plates and we can start laying some of these out. If we put this back in and we just grab these, that should give me plenty just to start laying them out. So I think if we come up here and let's see if we can do this. So we're going to start with a pillar, and then we're going to go to the light and do that. And then we're going to do the light on this side. And I think maybe I might be able to reach this from down below down here. Yeah. So that was a light. We flip that like that, and we put that, so that's a pillar and a light and a pillar and a light.
Energy low.
Pillar and a light, and it looks like it's going to be a pillar. We'll do that. All right, and so that's going to go around all the way around the edge. Another thing I wanted to do over here is just to do this. Let's get go G seat. Just any old seat. Let's grab this here, and we will drop that down right there, and we're just going to, oh, that's an offset. That, okay, fine. So that one's not going to work. Let's try this again. Seat. Let's bring this one down. There we go. And we're just going to throw this in right there, maybe. And let's grab our parts for it. This way I can get charged up without having to go back over to the other facility. There we go. Now let's hop in. And there we are. We're getting charged up. Now, of course, if we start getting radiation, I got to go over there for the decontamination. But that's okay. We can do that. So we're almost charged up here. There we go. All right, that's going to be a lot more handy. All right, so the other thing too is if we go to my diagonal walls. So if we come over here and I actually walk all the way around, I should be able to put these in. The other thing I did this morning, I also did some ore mining, so we were in pretty good shape there. So this should be able to plug this in right there like that. That should go there. And we're going to go ahead and put these in on each corner. Put that around. There we go. And we'll get this one. There we go. And then I think we've got one more to go in down here. Now these walls are going to go up 7 high. second. So, because the refineries are at a minimum 4 high, so if they go up 7, that still leaves us with the 7th one being the roof. That will leave basically 2 spaces in between. And I think that'll be about right. Alright, so let's hop down here. And let's see if we can't get these in. That should have been a light, but let's double check this. So that was the inset wall light. Alright. Boy, that sounded close. Okay. Well, let's go get our spider meat. Now, one of the problems with the turrets is they have been doing a little bit of damage, so we kind of got to keep an eye on that. Let's grab those. And I should have another one right over here. And let's grab that. That was a good haul, 3 each. We like that. And boy, the wind's picking up. It's getting noisy. All right, so we can come back over here now. And let's go ahead and put this meat away. That in there. Okay. So I think what I want to try to get done at this point is finish up just getting the next row in. I'm not going to get them welded up, but we'll get that in. We'll see. We'll see. 7, that was the inset wall. And where are we at? Oh, that's the light and the pillar. So we already had a light. Okay, and go the right way here. Light, back to the pillar. Back to the light. That should be back to the pillar, back to the light. Wish they would stay consistent, and then back to the pillar. Oh, come on. Back to, no, that's wrong one. There, that one. There we go. Alright, so those were pillars. So that's what I think we want to put here. Pillar. And light. Pillar. And light. Ah, come on. Pillar. And light. Pillar. And dang it, light. You get the gist. Let me go ahead and finish putting these in, and then I'll catch back up with you in just a few short minutes here. Well, just in time, I got the next set of walls on, or next row, and we had a spider pop up, so we'll grab the meat. And we're going to come up here and take a quick look. And I certainly do need to put in some stairs. Oh, actually, come on, I got to come back over here. I need to put in some more stairs over there, and I might do that here. Well, I'll do that for the next episode. So the next episode, we are going to try to get the outer edge of the building all done. So that means, let's see, 1, 2, 3. That means 4 more rows going up, and get those all welded. And we're probably going to try to get the rails in, and we are going to put a set of stairs in. And I think I'm probably going to here towards the back, maybe somewhere, maybe back right here, I'll have another door that we can get access to the outside, and maybe have a set of stairs coming down on the back side here, and then we'll see wherever we need access to. But I certainly need a set of stairs coming down off of this platform over here, or off of this production facility. But that's, you kind of get the picture of what's going on here. Pretty happy with everything that I got done today. A little disappointed I forgot to hit the record button the first time around, but I think we got a pretty good video done out of today's video recording. You kind of got to see where we're at, and we've made good progress. So let me kind of cruise back over here. We'll kind of take a look back at it, and we're going to kind of try to wrap up the video right here. All right, well, all you space engineers out there, if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. It really does help out the video. And please subscribe. That will really help out the channel. Okay, engineers, keep your heads low, keep building away, and don't get shot. And with that, Commander Kingfish is out of here, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.